Joining me here, my compadre from the NFL Media Group, 3-time Super Bowl champion, Willie!
Rich, what's
I was
up?
supposed to say that in the background, too.
Willie.
That's
No,
terrible.
together.
Send them to the pit of
I
misery.
mean, we're terrible.
That was terrible.
didn't
It's like they brought the mold one.
Yeah.
They brought
You
the
didn't
mold
really
one
tell
there.
us what was happening.
It's all right.
Good to see you, Willie McGinest.
Good to see you, Rich.
You're all suited and booted.
I am. I just got back from Radio Row, and I did a playbook this morning for NFL Network.
Okay.
So I've been a little busy this morning.
So again, I'm assuming I know the answer to this question. Is that when you went to Radio Row, the best dressed you've ever been in a food court in your entire life?
Yes, and it is an amazing food court.
There is everything there.
I was eating on the way here, and
What'd you choose?
I was upset. It was some type of chicken, avocado, egg rolls, and I had salmon and salad, and I wasn't able to get it all in. So
Well, you're eating very well.
I might want to try to get back. That food court is unbelievable.
There's everything there.
Yes, everything.
So, but you walking around in a suit. Anybody think you were security? Anybody think you
Saw
were
that.
walking mall security, walking around in a suit in a
No,
food
because
court?
I actually had a couple people with me, but it was fun. It was crowded.
Okay.
It's unique. It's different. That media role is a little different.
Okay. So, what are you getting? Number one. What's the question you're getting asked? Number one question. Is Brady pissed at Belichick? Is Belichick pissed
No,
at
you
Brady?
know what?
People going negative.
It seemed like because of all the winning, that kind of went away. So now it's talking about the biggest threat.
all the winning.
Well, for the last 4 weeks,
all the beating
last
of
3
Mariota
weeks.
and
the last
Bortles.
3 weeks, yeah. But it's important. They're back at the Super Bowl, and they said winning pretty much solves all
the
problems.
deodorant?
Right? Yeah,
But there's still a meeting at the end of the season.
I'm
right?
sure. They're not talking about it right now.
Okay.
Of
No,
course,
but-
they're going to be like, everything is about this game.
Of course.
right now, yeah.
But did they send out a calendar invite to Belichick's phone?
No,
Brady's
I don't-
phone?
I don't know.
They don't do
Belichick's
that,
real
right?
relaxed, man. He's excited. You see him at the opening night, like he was really, really excited. He just seems like, it took so much to get here. He's enjoying the moment.
But it also seems
And
to
you
me.
said the Giants, right? So that position has filled, and I told you that when we talked with Pat Shermer.
Well,
so now,
hold on a second. Hold
now
on a
what's your
second.
theory? I want to know now what's your theory.
Here's my theory. That meeting happens. What do you think? This is going to be great. Is there like? If I wish I had my hot take plan.
We have something you can hold on to. There's the hot take globe behind you.
Hold on. Take globe.
Yeah, Rich is grabbing the globe that's been set up
take
on one of
globe.
the tables
Here we
here.
go. The hot take globe.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is the way it goes. Patriots lose the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. How hot take should I go?
You got
I mean,
really
I
hot
think
right
you should
there.
scorch the
You
earth.
started off
Scorch the earth.
Yeah,
okay.
scorch the earth.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Brady throws his first 3 interception game in the Super
Wow.
Bowl. Okay. Right.
Wow, okay.
Piling on here.
Yeah.
That's hot.
They lose bad. Okay. Foles is carried off the field like Rudy. Okay.
Which really never happened, right, Rich?
Of course, it's totally false. We know that. And by the way, I got a USC Trojan here, so we've got brothers in hating Rudy.
Hey,
Okay.
he's just sticking it out. He's just sticking me at all.
No.
everywhere.
We got hot take.
Rib
we got a hot
cage,
take
the
globe.
back, the
It's-
side.
I'm hot taking now.
Oh, man.
I'm hot take globing here. Okay. Let me spin it a little bit more for an idea. Okay. So then all three of them meet. They all three meet. And then Belichick just says, I can't do this anymore. Calls up Steve Tisch. And they fire Pat Shermer. They tell him, sorry, Pat. Pat, sorry, not sorry. But I'll tell you what, you lasted longer than Belichick did with the Jets.
I knew you were going there. I knew you were going there. That's pretty creative on the spot.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
What do you think?
I think it's,
I mean, you told me to scorch the earth.
you did. You scorched the entire planet,
But at the time-
and a lot of other planets.
But
along
at the
with
time, the Giants' job was open, and you even you thought for a split second.
it. I kind of knew.
Okay,
I kind of knew that one. I don't know everything, but I
knew that that was never going to happen.
That was not that.
All right. So what do you think when Belichick? Because he was actually though in top Belichick form. Did you see when he was asked this week what's different about this Super Bowl trip? No, he said was asked what was different about this Super Bowl trip than the other ones. He goes, "This one's in Minnesota."
Right. He went back to form.
fantastic.
I would like to say I got him to smile this time, Rich.
How so?
Over 12 times. The record last year was 6. Mm-hmm. And I went over. I doubled that and some.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
plus he had his girlfriend on the side of the set too.
Oh.
And I referred to her in his gear. Like she bedazzled him up a
Linda,
little bit.
yeah. And then he wore his dad's fedora, which was neat.
That was a special moment for him. So,
That's neat.
You know, I was wondering why he had the hat on. He's never worn a hat like that before.
Right.
So
his dad's
when
fedora.
he said it, it was like, okay.
Yeah, and everyone was making fun of it, and then he said it, and it's just like, oop, my bad. Sorry to bring that up in that
Exactly.
way. Right.
Exactly.
Willie McGinest here on the Rich Eisen Show. Ask Willie McGinest the one question that if we were given a chance to ask Bill Belichick a question in the press conference, this is the one we would choose.
Should the Patriots win, Willie, that'll be Bill's 6th as a head coach, 8th overall.
No, you're asking Bill Belichick this question.
I am, yeah. And I was going to say, Bill, you know, Michael Irvin has suggested that the trophy be renamed from Vince Lombardi Trophy to the Bill Belichick Trophy. Would you be okay with that movement?
I'm not on the committee to make that decision, but because of my greatness and everything I've done over a couple of decades here, I definitely agree with Michael.
Willie!
I definitely agree with Michael. I said that today at Radio Row, at Media Row. I said that. Like, at some point, you got to take into account all the different ways to win football games with all the different personnel groups, and because of the CBA and free agency and players here and there, the culture change of players. I think a lot of people don't take into account for that, how these players change constantly, and how people, like, you're the target. You're the number one. Like, nobody, unless you're a Patriot fan, wants to see the Patriots win. Like, it's sickening to a lot of football fans that they continue to be consistent and play at a certain level and get into these games. And if he wins this one, I mean, it's only right you change the name of the trophy.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Due to history, I mean, I get it about Lombardi and all that, but
I think Lombardi won 5 NFL championships for the first
championships.
2.
That's why I said championships, a little bit different, you know? The league was totally different.
So then let's talk about this game. Willie McGinest, the few minutes we have left with you, sir.
Do it.
What do you think the Eagles can do best against this Patriots defense? Because we had, by the way, we had Rodney Harrison in that chair on Monday, and he echoed the same thing that you said when they were taking on the Titans.
Right.
That it's assignment football. Do your job. All this dipsy-do RPO stuff, they're going to be able to handle it if you do your job.
Rich, all RPO is a form of play action. And if you read your keys and you understand and you're playing assignment football, it really doesn't matter. Like if I'm playing man-to-man and I have the running back man-to-man and they play action, I'm going to them anyway. If I have a receiver in man-to-man, I'm on my receivers and tight ends anyway. It really doesn't matter. You know, I think Nick Foles does a great job of reading, but the play is already designed pretty much in his head. It's not really an option. I think he knows where he's going with the ball. You know, during the pass plays, the linemen, if you watch tape, the linemen are moving lateral, which means they're not trying to get off and get on block, so it's not run. So then you know it's a pass. And it's a form of play action, but if you're just playing disciplined football assignment, it doesn't really matter. Like, if you're on that side of the ball, you got to play the run anyway.
So you're saying the Patriots got this? Is that
No, I'm just saying, like, they're a smart football team. They understand that. And I think Frank Wright, the offensive coordinator for Philadelphia, has done a great job of changing this game plan around Nick Foles' suits and what he does in the last 8 weeks or whatever it is he's been in the system.
So where is New England vulnerable then?
Well, you got to try to attack with the big play, I think. I think you got to try to run the football. I mean, they've got some aggressive, physical running backs. This team has thrived all year long, Philadelphia, in the play-action game after having success in running the football. They do give up. If there's a weakness, they do give up yards. What is it, 6 point something? I'm not a stats guy, but 6 point something, you know, a carry or whatever. But they only gave up 6 rush touchdowns the entire season. So you'd be like, oh, yeah, well, they give up yards, but they don't let people run the ball in the end zone. You know? They give up yards from the 20 to 20, but teams don't score points. You know? They don't really get after the quarterback, but wow, now that I look at it after week 5, they're averaging 3.2 sacks a game. They have more sacks than any team in the NFL. So they figure out how to change and make adjustments. You got to be, I think for Philadelphia, unlike the last 2 teams the Patriots played, you have to be able to make those adjustments and play better situational football. If you stay the same, they'll figure you out and they'll carve you apart.
How much is your buddy Snoop hurt to see James Harrison wearing your Patriots
uniform
right now?
He immediately went to social media. I wish we had the stuff here where he denounced the Steelers and he called for Todd Haley's head, who got
Well, he's finally got Todd Haley's head.
He's out of there.
Right.
He said he wanted to change his name and move to a different planet, but he also gave out an invitation to Mr. Kraft that he wanted to perform at the Super Bowl party. So he's still, I think that's his second favorite team outside.
The Patriots are?
Yeah, he's performed many times for the Patriots.
Okay.
He's a friend of the organization.
He's a friend of the Kraft organization.
Yeah.
Elton John, I mean, Snoop, we get Bon Jovi.
Why not?
Everybody's.
I mean, you know, if you can't leave with the losers. You got to continue to ride with the winners.
I just feel for Pat Shermer. I just feel for him. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah, he's going to be out of work in what, like a week? Maybe?
Especially when
Going viral with this one.
Belichick gets completely roasted for putting Hoyer in the game in a panic move in the third quarter.
It just gets deeper and deeper. You're a dark man, Rich.
Wow. Who's bringing out the trophy this year?
I'm not sure.
It's not you, right?
I don't know.
Do you think you'll ever get another chance to do that?
I hope so.
With your potty mouth like last year?
I did. I got excited. I got caught in the moment. Rich, that is.
It's all right. It's not like it's the largest.
Funny?
It's not like the largest audience in the
Can I
history
tell
of
you what's
television.
funny about that?
Yeah.
There were other analysts Fox analysts too, that they went back and had to edit because they had potty mouths too. In the game of football, you put warriors out there and you put brothers all with each other.
Yeah.
And an emotional moment like that, that's part of the game. You know, for me, I thought I had a uniform on walking it up to the stage, and I forgot. I saw the camera, and I looked down. I said, "Oh, Mike, I forgot." Dang it! They got me. They got me.
Hey, you're just living in the moment.
They got
you're bringing out a trophy to the Patriots.
Why were they
Patriot.
asking me though, Rich? Can they kiss the trophy?
Well, did they?
I'm like, kiss the blank trophy. It's yours.
That's
You
right.
earned it.
Now, would you have had to do that had the Falcons won too? You were doing it win or lose?
No, it was it Deion?
Deion was going to
It
do
was
it at the
somebody.
Falcons won?
Yeah, it was Deion.
Oh.
It was Deion.
So were you both ready
We were
on either
side by
sideline?
side when they went up for the coin toss. When they went up for the coin toss in overtime, I said, if we win the toss, I said, Prime, if we win this toss, because it was we in Atlanta. You know, he took Atlanta.
Of course. Oh, yeah.
I said, you guys are going to lose the game. I said, there's no chance. If we win this toss, the game is over. And he was like, he was still going on and on and on. We won the toss. He just dropped his head. I said, it's over.
So because he knew it too.
I said it's
he
over.
knew it. He knew it too. He knew it too. But Deion hasn't cursed in I think like 25 years. No. That's what it's at least not around. I heard,
I know.
He does not curse.
I'm still a work in progress. I'm still working at it.
Willie.
There we go. You guys are on time now.
There we go. You're part of the 8.5 hour extravaganza, correct?
Yes, I get to join you guys, man. It's an honor.
That was fun the other day too.
It is fun, and I love the opportunity.
Oh, come on. You're awesome.
We
Willie.
have fun.
You are great. And 3-time Super Bowl champion, part of our coverage on NFL Network starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. 7 o'clock Eastern, you're on NFL Total Access as well.
Yeah, I get to do that.
Are you
too.
going to wear this suit there tonight, or do you change? What do you?
No, I'm standing. I didn't bring 3 suits for every show. Yeah.
That's Deion.
Yeah, it's too much going on, man.
Okay.
I don't get a chance to sit and rest and go change and lay up for 4 hours before each show.
Okay.
They work me a little harder.
Willie. Wow. He's the king, man. Everyone else is in the pit of misery. Willie McGinest, at Willie McGinest on Twitter.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.